Because you've
it's gotten on
why? We are Squawking Dead, a podcast pulverizing programs beyond the Walking Dead universe. Sometimes we give you news, sometimes we make you laugh, most times we go deep. I'm your host, David Cammy, and I'm joined by...
me, CosmoMom09.
and Bridget. You can find me at youtube.com/@punkybrewster. It's PUNKYBRUISETER.
And today we're here to react to and break down Revival's penultimate season finale episode titled Mother of Babylon.
You said penultimate season finale, which I feel like is confusing.
It's the penultimate
Of the
finale.
first season.
Penultimate finale of the first season.
It's the penultimate episode of the first season.
One.
The episode of the penultimate episode of season 1. What did I say?
Season finale.
Penultimate season finale, which made
Which
no
is
sense.
completely fine, but Bridget's just like,
He's like, I'm still right.
Cut. We're here to react to and break down the 9th episode of Revival's first inaugural starting season titled...
He's saying it all mean. Stupid, you stupid idiot. I won't even say penultimate anymore. Because everyone's an idiot. No one gets me.
Rachel goes,
Stop rocket.
Suddenly Dave's hair just
goes, and then like it's like CGI flows back and forth too.
No one gets me.
Titled Mother of Babylon. These episodes are thankfully much shorter, so we can take everything else a whole lot less seriously, and there'll be a lot more B-roll because for the unedited episode recordings for our members, which by the way, do that thing. In case you hadn't seen it, I actually uploaded 2 new designs in our merch store. One is the updated logo that we've been using for the past few years with the new font basically and the moon. Second, I updated the art design that coincides with that logo design with the cast of the Walking Dead characters on it, with the moon and the text. It looks pretty cool. It's on a dark background. It's a little tweak on the old design of our TWD characters, and the outside of the moon, the outside portion of the moon is an outline of the characters. So the silhouettes are basically an outline and whatever the background of the t-shirt color is. Check that out. It's on the screen right now. Hey, you can go to our merch store too, Bridget and Rachel, and see what the heck I'm talking about.
I'm literally doing
words.
it right now.
What else? Yeah, well, we updated our memberships finally. I did some promo things and I uploaded some shorts and social medias, letting you know that, yeah, we're back to 3 membership tiers. The Walkers tier is largely the same, save for we will be including the Walkers' names at the end of every YouTube video. The Whisperers tier can now join us in these episode breakdowns. We actually had Kim Rowley renew under the updated Whispers tier, and maybe if she feels like it, she can join us on screen.
Come on, Kim.
I do love Kim.
Yeah, I just spoke to her now, and she said, yeah, I gave her a free month, basically. The way things canceled out, I said, hey, you have a free month on us. She goes, no, I figured I'd renew. I'm like, lady, stop it.
She's so sweet.
Rob Lucchese is our newest Whispers tier member.
Oh, Rob.
Figured I'd give him a little shout out up top and on the back end eventually when this episode airs.
He also has a great TikTok if you're interested.
Yeah, Rob's stuff and things. No, TWD stuff and things. You know, it'll show up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's got a lot of memorabilia.
That's right. And he answers a lot of questions.
He's got more than I do.
That's an understatement.
I have a fair amount. And this isn't even, I have like Funko Pops up the wazoo, but
he's got the figurines, the 1/6 size.
He's got way more than I do.
He's made a career out of it. And he's also the nicest guy on the internet. Right next to Brian Castrillo, by the way. Just like they're like neck and neck. One's an ultimate fan, one's the ultimate collector. I don't know. It's a pretty tight race, guys. Let's fight it out.
Or let's all just be friends.
No, violence.
No. Friends.
Violence friends.
Violent friends.
Right. Friends and violence.
Okay, I can get behind that.
We commit violence as team members.
Yes.
And last but not least, the new Survivors tier basically is the old Great M tier, which we got rid of. Survivors tier has the same perks as the Whisperers tier, only you can join the core channel, and you'll receive a free classic t-shirt every year.
Ooh.
Yeah. Isn't that a cool little perk?
Yes.
I'm going to flip over to our screen share so we can watch this episode. Drink this pond water. It's creek water. We left Ibrahim face down in the creek, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Jesse knocked him out.
Ago.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a natural reaction.
Oh no.
Also that.
Well, hopefully the chair broke.
Is that
Jeez.
It's
is
Blaine.
it's Abel whatever his face.
It's Blaine.
Stephen Ogg.
Blaine Abel.
You're awake. Lovely.
I guess that answers that question, by the way. We said, oh, is this Blaine thinks he's the good guy?
I don't think that answers anything.
He's holding a gun at an innocent person. Probably innocent, he thinks. I don't know. I have no idea.
That could
It's
mean
fine.
a million things. Oh, and now he's putting it away. Misdirect.
Damn, you got to be right. Why?
Bet you've been waiting a long time for something like this to happen, huh?
Stigmata boy.
One thing I am not is a fraud.
Well,
Mm,
this diverges drastically from the comics.
You actually believe what you're selling, huh?
like I said last week, he believes what he's selling.
Maybe you should too.
It's called the Bible, Ibrahim.
That's his
Ooh.
notes, but okay.
Oh, okay. I think that's what he was saying, though.
We have the element of surprise, so let's use it.
Hey, it's your buddy,
RJ, TJ, what's his name?
JP
PJ?
is right.
JP.
JP.
Your angel. I lost her, but she'll come back to me.
Mm.
Nah, she left for real.
Nah, B, she gone.
Kulu nafsin zaikatul maut.
Oh,
Every soul shall taste death.
She's not fit to be moved.
So fix her.
Yeah, just zap mental illness. Guys.
just lobotomize her.
Yeah, but it'll heal. Remember Arlene? She was
Oh
burnt.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this
Mom.
is this is maybe psychosis.
But maybe it isn't, Bridget. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe
No.
she's the key.
$10,000. Does it look like I have $10,000? I mean, I am a tow truck driver living in a junkyard, so
Is he Bridget? What is he?
He's me. He's me right
Do I
now.
look like I have 10,000?
I'm living in a box in the woods.
I can barely afford these Johnny Pops.
I only bought them because they were half off.
And couponed.
when I saw your sister on the bridge that night, cold, alone, messed up, I couldn't help but wonder who in her family failed her so miserably that
Ooh,
she
wow.
ended up a murder junkie.
And then to have your mother run out on you immediately thereafter.
Oof.
And then your father gets killed.
Oof.
I did not murder your sister, and I did not
Firmly believe he
murder
didn't do that.
Rose.
You know, we finally found her body.
Oh, yeah.
In the trunk of one of the wrecked cars on your lot.
That's bullshit.
It's not actually.
You reviver lovers.
Reviver lovers.
Set me up.
This just sounds
He
bad.
sounds like me.
You reviver lovers.
Except way more racist sounding.
Yeah.
Conning them into believing you had stigmata by sticking nails in your hands.
Stigmata boy.
This was my father preparing me for the day I was chosen. You know
Oh,
what?
he bought his
We don't
dad's
need your
BS.
confession. I just hope to hell your redneck militia can handle the news that you're a fraud. Because your father's flock sure as hell couldn't.
Oh.
Oh, like
He
a
was
Kool-Aid
killed by his
or
own
Flavor
people.
Aid.
Oh my gosh.
Why would he choose Rose, someone he had a direct connection to?
You're auditioning to be his defense attorney.
No, it just doesn't make any sense. He's Stephen Ogg. He's vaguely creepy. He's not actually a bad guy.
It's Bridget's way of saying he's kind of hot.
Yeah, in like a weird way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm into it.
Like in a weird, slightly too old uncle, but still attractive kind of way. He kind of kept up with his body.
Yeah, I need more therapy.
He went to the gym.
I need more therapy.
Oh boy, this is not going to go well.
You get out of here.
I feel bad for him though.
I do too.
It's me, Brody.
Oh, and she could see you.
What made you choose a boy who could do something like this to you?
Oof, this is twisted.
You don't need him, Lovebug. You have me now.
I don't love this. I
Me
don't love
neither.
this.
Mother of Babylon is the episode name. How does the title relate to this episode?
Uh-oh.
I think she'll
Bash his face against the bars.
knowing that she's gonna heal. He's gonna heal too. Like it's just for the pain's sake.
I knew it.
Was he dosed? Oh yikes! Ouch! Oof. Rachel's like. Okay, touche, Rachel. Touche. It was cool.
This place is awful.
Oh, it's Delish. I was just thinking, where's Delish?
Mayor Delicious.
Yeah. Wait, no, we hate him because of what he said. To
We hate him.
yeah, we hate. I hate him.
I don't.
No, you don't. You love him.
We made a promise to each other.
Tyler's in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You're the reason they got Martha.
Oh, Ken,
She's
delicious.
a child.
She's not, though. She's a full-grown adult.
Mm-hmm.
Is she, Bridget?
Yes.
Still not 25 yet, you know? There's still a little bit more room in the brain
Still
to develop.
Culpable for your action. She didn't murder
Sure.
people, Dave.
Sure. As Rachel would say, they had it coming. I'm not
Please.
saying it. Rachel's saying it.
Yeah.
Do we have any whiskey for this coffee?
Oh, Dad.
I'm not saying we should let Blaine go. I'm just saying we need to be sure.
History's repeating itself. Jesse and Blaine.
You son of a bitch.
Guys are narking on my sister.
Dad.
Tried to stop him. Thanks.
Dad.
Dang.
Whiskey
The hell do you
and
want?
violence.
You deserve that.
Lester.
Bullies hiding behind army fatigues, even after losing her social security. I did what I could to help her. But you couldn't care less, Sheriff.
Oh, the government wouldn't pay because they're dead.
We
That's
still have
crazy.
good years ahead of us.
Oh, he was with Wanda.
That's not leadership. That's cowardice. Just like the man that did that to Lester.
I kept flipping back between your face.
Well, you ain't going to hit that
Bridget.
anymore, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I can get them out of Wausau through the old bootlegging tunnels under the bar.
Atta girl.
Blaine was behind the anonymous reward for Rose. That was
$50,000.
well, we never got that money. They pulled it when Jesse ran.
Then
Brent
it went
took
to the
it.
Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women's Fund.
Or evil
Oh.
Brent? Maybe Blaine is doing all this because of his guilt over Rose's missing killer, too. Like this is like this weird atonement, but it's like twisted.
Rose and I always used to say that whoever died first would come back and haunt the other, just to prove there was an afterlife.
Harry Houdini and his mother.
Oh, famous
Exactly.
story.
It's a very Wisconsin reference, by the way.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. It was after the death of Harry Houdini, his mom was called in, or one way or the other, and they were in a seance, and they were trying to convince him that this stuff was real, even though he was an illusionist.
I thought he lived in Wisconsin for some time. Yeah, he lived in Appleton. Houdini's mother died on July 17th, 1913, after suffering a stroke. Her name was Cecilia Steiner Weiss. A full 7 months after Cecilia's death, Houdini was still struggling with his grief. Now, every Hollywood Houdini biopic, most documentaries, and even some magicians will tell you that after his mother died, Houdini attended seances in hopes to communicate with her. But all he found was fraud.
Yep.
He then set out to expose fraudulent mediums and launched into a new wave of his career as an anti-spiritualism crusader and debunker. It's a good story. Trouble is, it's not strictly true.
Right.
In fact, the notion that Houdini's mother's death led directly to his anti-spiritualism crusade has grown to become one of the most permissive of all Houdini myths. So what did Houdini do after his mother died? We know he took 3 months off, and he and Bess traveled the south of France, where he took a morbid interest in a cemetery for suicides. He also spent a lot of time at her gravesite in Machpelah, but unless it's found in diaries or letters that I haven't yet read, there is nothing to support the idea that Houdini attended a single seance after his mother died. In fact, it would be 10 years before Houdini unmasked his first medium, and to suggest that his interest in spiritualism was sparked by her death is clearly false.
That myth is mingled with James Randi's debunking. He made it
James
his
Randi
mission.
stuff's super interesting.
I mixed it up with this thing, which was Houdini passes. A Houdini seance basically refers to a spiritual seance held around Halloween attempting to communicate with the spirit of legendary magician Harry Houdini. This is supposedly true. His wife, Bess Houdini, initiated an annual seance after his death in 1926, vowing to try for 10 years before giving up. Although Bess stopped after a decade, the tradition continued with Houdini's friend Walter B. Gibson and later with magician Dorothy Dietrich, becoming a yearly event to honor Harry.
He gave her like a secret word.
Yeah, that's right. To smoke out.
If a seance or a medium was real, they would know the word.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
it. The pact. Houdini, a skeptic of his
Yeah.
spiritualism, made a pact with his wife and others that he would try to contact him in the afterlife. That's what he's referring to. The pact that Maytao with Rose Blackdeer is the same one, the spiritual pact.
Oh my God, thank you, because I completely forgot how we got on the topic of Houdini. I'm like, we were watching a show and now we're talking about Houdini. I completely forgot.
Basically, Ramin Ibrahim misattributes it to his mother when it was really his wife, the pact he made with his wife.
Oh, well, it might be actually in reference to the fact that there's a myth that exists.
Oh, okay.
So
Harry Houdini and his mother.
Or his wife.
Have you heard from her?
Rose? She's dead, idiot.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Me too.
He wouldn't be the first murderer to record his crimes.
Oh no, it's the Wanda Peterson murder thing. Ugh. I don't want to watch this again. I don't like it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think you could hold him on that, right?
He's found a way to kill revivers.
Oh, I thought she disintegrated like all the others, but in a more violent way, not a like, oh, I'm going to the light.
Well, yeah, I think we all assumed that,
But
Dave.
you saw the charred. Okay, just want to make sure. It looks like she reverted back to her dead body state.
She wasn't that dead, remember? It was a 2-week window.
Or maybe the span of time. I don't know.
What he's saying, like an alien?
My question exactly.
You're supposed to be giving us answers, not add aliens to the mix.
I know. And don't you think I feel like I failed you all every day? That maybe Em and Diane and Wanda would all be safe if I just figured out what happened on Revival Day?
I know what the general's up to.
JP.
Coming through.
Hello, Martha.
You know that's like her mom after the car crash, basically, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just here to talk.
Nithya Weimar.
Have an affair with a married man while his wife is going through cancer treatment. Martha, I raised you better than that. Sorry. If I had lived long enough to see you turned into a home wrecker, I might have killed myself.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
You see her too?
Yikes.
On the other hand, this is great.
Not he's gonna hurt a cancer-ridden woman. What is that? Wayne Dunlap's twin brother? Who was that guy?
Deep cut, Bridget.
I did the right thing.
Oh, now she's gone. Insult to injury.
The local militia that's going to attack Riverside tomorrow.
Told you they'd use Blaine Abel against Kale. Is it going to be Ibrahim?
Hand
You're
up.
right.
Yes. It's like someone's in the back seat. She didn't look. What an idiot.
This is not what we came here to do.
That's what he tried to tell you.
I know.
What's in these vials?
It's just water.
Just creek water. Guys, just drink the pond water. Just drink it.
You saved my sister's life, so
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Okay, so.
Oh, come on, Wayne.
Take care of business.
You know what I'm saying? Take care of business. Next episode.
Look! See, Mr. Abel was right.
See, they did use nets, Rachel.
Who dat?
Oh, the original murderer?
Who is that?
The second person involved in the Rose murder.
It was Lester.
I didn't want to say anything.
His eye wasn't bruised. Maybe it was. I don't know.
It could be Brent number 2 or Brent's twin.
I couldn't see his face. It was
Oh, it
blocked
could
by
be
the-
Brent's twin.
Good Brent. It's Trent.
More Creek, it has special properties specifically designed to heal revivers. It helps revivers,
Ibrahim.
specifically M. Cypress.
Yeah, probably don't give him that info.
That's why I said Ibrahim.
Uh-oh.
Oh. 2 times Ibrahim.
I'm not going anywhere or taking anything until I can see M. Cypress to make sure
He
she's
still ended up back in lockup. Bruh.
let me talk to him. I said I got this.
This guy's a hothead.
AKA Wayne Dunlap?
I don't know.
I know
Yeah,
why you're calling him
guess.
Wayne Dunlap. It's the ID they found on The Walking Dead.
Yes, it is. Cypress. Wayne Cypress. Ugh. Oh, super strength.
I was looking at Bridget going, okay, he's like 50% hotter now. I don't, why? Why?
No.
It's like, not me. 40 teen roadie.
Yeah, he's like 40 or 14. I can't tell.
Small militia approaching from the northeast. Over.
That guy's really giving it his all.
Yeah.
He really was.
It's really expressing the urgency of the matter.
Yeah.
They're like all roided out.
Yeah, screw him up.
It's like a mosh pit, one would say.
Why does everyone immediately start screaming?
I don't know. I loved it.
It's like the
They're
Viking
like in
days,
the back
man.
of the truck.
I know.
I'd be trying to keep everything quiet. Otherwise, they're going to send everyone in.
You gotta psych yourself up, man. Come on. Let the spirit move you. It's Tyler Barrow.
Your sister sent me.
Uh-oh.
We have to go now.
Your sister did not send you.
No.
Yeah, what? You're a liar. Now that Blaine knows that she's the cause, that's why he wants her.
And to get rid of her with the angel, to rid the evil.
If you've ever seen an alien movie, you kill the main one and it kills
Or the
all the other
vampire.
ones.
The main vampire.
vampires. Yeah,
And all the lower vampires fall.
exactly.
Oh!
You're the one who called the governor. You're the one who put all this
That's
shit
fair.
in motion, Wayne, not me.
Sort of.
Dad! Jesus Christ!
Ask him why he missed the call from Nella at the bar. Why he didn't come pick you up.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
With Nella or with Di?
She looks awfully guilty over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana. Save it for your memoir.
Sit, burn!
Wait. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. We'd asked why Di had passed during that period of time. And it was right around when Martha, Dana's mother, Wayne's wife, died. The second anniversary. So basically, Di killed herself.
Yeah, I thought we all knew that.
But we didn't understand why. Now we know why.
2 years later?
Yeah. She
Okay.
just couldn't hack it. She
Okay.
couldn't handle it anymore. Okay.
Go!
Go 40 teen roadie.
Oh, what? Oh, she blew up the door because they had locked it. I see.
Oh, no, because she needed an exit sequence.
Yeah.
General Kale is on the move. Yeah, it's kind of badass. Is this it? Oh.
I know. Every time I think that episode's going to be over, it keeps going. It's weird.
Your mother and I were separated.
I don't, just.
It's fair. Please it.
What was the point of telling you?
Right? I agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the last 2 years beating myself up about Mom.
Everybody did.
Me being with Diane did not cause a deer to run in front of you.
And you.
A deer?
Should have been you. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
That's rough.
Hell keeps calling.
It's Lester.
Oh, Rachel.
Answer the phone
Answer,
call.
Lester.
I murdered Rose Blackdeer.
Look. Look, I was out in the woods and I shot these guys.
I, too, have an evil twin.
Lester has the angel now.
Answer the phone.
Answer your phone.
He's just calling you to whine about something. Who gives a shit?
I think they might be domestic terrorists.
Then call and say.
Blaine has them.
I don't know, but we better get there before the general does.
Mm-hmm.
You are the mother of Babylon,
Oh.
the serpent who opened the gates of hell.
That's the end.
Have you ever thought that maybe it was the murderer who opened the gates of hell that murdered M and she's innocent?
Right.
Blaine Abel.
Also, who murdered her?
Rachel and I just established it was Lester.
It wasn't Lester.
It wasn't Lester. No,
It was Trent.
it was Trent.
So you had said, Bridget, early in this episode that you had this Blaine was diverging from the comic.
Drastically, yeah. He knows he's a fraud in the comic book.
Mm.
I'm unfortunately only a quarter of the way through it. It is so dense. It's so dialogue heavy. It's not like I can whiz through a page because it's like big splash pages. It's not. It's like so much dialogue, which makes for a good story. I'm sure it's going to end up being really well written all the way through, but it's taking me a long time to read through it. Blaine is like very obviously a scam artist, and he knows that because it's probably in the first issue. He ends up going to a family's house. They've called him for an exorcism.
So he's like Ghostbusters.
Because like that's what he does is like exorcisms. He asks the family to leave the room. And when they do, he grabs the girl by the neck and he chokes her and he says, I know that you're faking and you're just some bored girl and that you looked up Latin phrases online and that's all you're doing right now. So knock it off and I'll pretend like I don't know that that's the case and you can pretend that this never happened.
You mentioned this already.
Yeah, so like he obviously knows that he's a fraud. That's like his whole thing. He's like a snake oil salesman and he's going around doing these fake exorcisms. He doesn't believe in it.
It's more fun to know that he's deluded, though.
So this is really interesting to see this like buying into the whole thing, Blaine Abel.
Do you think it would have been more fun in that flashback from the last episode to see him be the con man, obviously knowing the stuff that he's selling is fake, but not just be like a mechanic / tow person?
They're trying to tell a very different story here.
Well, he's kind of like a nice guy to Rose, supposedly, according to him.
They're just telling a different story. I'll know more as I get further in, but like there's whole characters missing. Some stuff overlaps. I finally got to the part where the Czech brothers were, and finally got to the part where they died.
By M's hand?
Yes, but in a completely different way.
Better or worse?
Just different. It's hard to say. Coop's dad is very actively in the comic.
Oh, right.
And so it changes some of the story. Because like Coop isn't by himself. He's like either with his mom, with his grandfather, or with his dad. Dad is like really sketchy. He has like an agreement with the Czech brothers.
The dad has an agreement with the Czech brothers?
Yes.
Oh boy.
So the Czech brothers are renting out his shed, and he's like not asking any questions about it. So he has a girlfriend. Her name's Nikki. I think his name is Dylan. I can't remember. But anyway, Nikki is like, it sounds like someone's screaming in the shed. Like, should we go check it? And one of the Czech brothers comes in. He's like, hey, my brother just wanted you to know he just got a new circular saw, and it's got a very high-pitched sound. Sounds kind of like a scream.
It sounds like an angel melting Wanda Peterson.
But what they're doing is the same thing. They are getting body parts from a reviver. That's who's screaming.
Gotcha.
And they're selling the body parts on the black market. So like all of that is still happening. It's just told in a different way.
Okay.
This is interesting to see this version of Blaine. Blaine is much more like self-aware, I think, in the comic book as to what kind of person he is.
Whereas here he's more self-deluded. Tragic levels of self-delusion.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. Very
My dad
much
was right. I was Stigmata boy.
Yeah,
My dad was
sad
preparing
because it
me.
just goes to say like his childhood was probably pretty miserable. His dad was forcing him to shove nails into his hands.
And he probably had to convince himself that, oh yeah, maybe I wasn't. You know,
Yeah.
They have to deprogram me for my dad's handiwork. And his dad's the one who was like, oh, I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to mess up my son in the process. After they got fed pond water,
yes,
the angels were bubbling from the ground, right? You know, like just like kind of like M after she drank the pond water. And they were about to fish the angel out, a new angel out. And somebody shoots them in army fatigues, I think it was. Felt like.
Oh, I just thought it was like hunting camouflage.
Oh yeah, it was camouflage, but yeah, it wasn't necessarily fatigues. It could have been hunting.
Could have been, yeah, I guess. I just thought the pattern looked modern military.
That doesn't really mean anything.
Maybe. Okay. I guess it doesn't.
You can buy it wherever, so it doesn't really mean anything.
And could it be Lester?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
It's hard to block time, too. I mean, we saw the dawn scene before sunrise, basically.
And what I'm confused about is like, who is actively working against Blaine's people?
The person who stuffed Rose Blackdeer's body in his
So that's
junkyard.
our murderer. The murderer of Rosen is also the murderer of M.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make clear, at least by bringing that up.
Okay.
The only few people who are unaccounted for are Lester, maybe, what's her name? The secretary from the police station, which I mean, I would be.
Barb?
Yeah, Barb. I don't know if that's her name.
We haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, Cooper we haven't seen in a while, so it's probably him.
Oh,
Cooper
yeah.
Cypress.
Definitely Cooper.
The father, Cooper's father. Oh, he doesn't. We don't know that he's alive or dead. He might as well be. We kind of just assumed. And Trent, aka Brent's twin, who probably committed all the shenanigans. He probably died by Dana's hands. But then the real Brent, maybe the real Brent is in cahoots with Trent. We keep assuming that Brent isn't evil when he might as well be, as much as we don't want him to be because his sweet Wisconsin accent. And we want him to be
now he's dead.
He was the only one really playing it up, is all I gotta say about that.
Well, he's played by the same actor, Rachel.
What about Derry? Did he die?
I think he's locked up for the trafficking of the body parts.
Oh, that's right. He got in big trouble for the body parts.
And he just got really messed up by somebody. Remember, he got brought in the last episode. We didn't ask questions.
I don't remember.
I thought it was after they found all the body parts, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody beat him up badly.
Oh, okay.
It could have been the Czech brothers. And they left him in a ditch or something like that. I don't know.
I thought they were already dead.
They were.
By the time he got locked up.
At that point.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
But it all kind of happened in the same day. So, and it was hard to gather when stuff was happening.
I don't even remember his real name now. Derry.
Rat Tail. I don't know.
Yeah, Deputy something. What was it?
Deputy Dewey. No.
Close. Anyway, maybe he was in cahoots with the killer. Maybe he knows who killed Rose Blackdeer because he was involved too with Trent and Brent, the Gunderson twins.
So even when we find out who, we don't have a why.
Something occulty. It's something that had to be repeated with the right person, not Rose, but Martha.
You think the murder was
attempting to make Revival Day happen?
so that okay?
Maybe, probably.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Rachel, or-
thinking.
And it worked with Martha.
Yeah, the skull mask and the unicursal hexagram on his carved into his chest.
That's fair. That does feel very ritualistic.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Martha the key? What is it about Martha that made it work?
I don't know.
If we're believing all of this, which
Feels right.
Strong. Yeah.
Takes a lot for Rachel to admit. Feels right.
I still have so many questions about the alien things.
And then who pistol whipped Lester? Unless he did it to himself.
Why would he do that?
Because he's Lester.
Oh, we know who
Riverview.
hit him. Yeah, it was the soldier guy. Remember, she's like, there's a revival lover. And she said, make an example of him. It was Lester.
Oh, thanks.
Because he came in there looking for Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Wayne Dunlap. Revival lover.
Never forget his name.
Never forget Wayne Dunlap from Indiana. Was it? I don't know. Something Indiana.
Anyway,
I forgot. I don't know. I did.
I forgot his
Wayne
name.
Dunlap.
I remembered his name.
I remembered his name.
I remember where he's from though. Thanks, Wayne Dunlap, for giving us all the. No, thank you to all the other people they got stuff from. By the way, we're referring to The Walking Dead, by the way, first season.
It was like the second episode.
Second episode.
Guts.
Thanks, Wayne Dunlap.
It was because
guts.
of the name. Because they use his guts.
Because they used Wayne Dunlap's
Just
guts.
cover him up.
And he says, I'm going to tell my son and wife about him. And then he
Wayne
never
Dunlap.
does. And he never does.
That's how they should have ended The Ones Who Live.
By the way,
let me tell you about a guy.
I forgot to tell you
Wayne
before I was
it's kind of
carted
late
away.
now. Lori and Carl are both dead. Oh, whoops.
And Arja's like, who's that? I was waiting for you to be born to tell this story.
Yeah.
Lori. I mean, story.
You're an idiot.
The Ones Who Live. One episode to go.
And I have to say, the comic book is not clearing anything up for me. I just want you guys to know that. I'm still just as confused. And way more death has happened. Like, so I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh my gosh.
General Kale dead. We're not far off.
I still have like 3/4 of the book to get through. I just want to get to the last episode to see what's going to be answered. And then I know what's going to be left over for the next season.
So I guess I do have one more question. Jesse, Rose's dad, puffed into sparkly dust, believing that Blaine killed his daughter, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, he was going after revenge.
Which I don't think any of us are convinced Blaine did. Right?
No, I don't think Blaine did at all.
I don't.
But I think really the big point with that was that he now could be at peace, because even though he didn't deal with any of the revenge or anything like that, he now knows what happened to his daughter and her body is returned, which was really the big thing.
The second part, yeah.
Well, finding her, yes, I think was the bigger deal.
Knowing her absolute fate.
But the who and the how and the why.
I guess it didn't really matter. Push comes to shove, does it actually matter? If you've been on the run for 2 years and now you're burned alive, this is it. He doesn't have anything left to come back for.
This is exactly like not seeing Madison's body on Fear the Walking Dead.
You're an idiot.
And then finally she shows up and it's like, that's fine. I don't need to watch any more Fear the Walking Dead.
He had said, I don't have anything left to live for. So knowing that he had finally gotten her body back and that she didn't have to be found anymore, she was found now.
And laid to rest.
That gave him the ability
that
to.
was enough.
Because he was living on borrowed time anyway. After Brent or Trent
because he had
murdered
already
him.
died and come back.
I had to guess who is the murderer. It's either Brent or Trent. Whom we're calling Brent's twin. Because he's still unaccounted for.
Correct. And he's the only person that we don't know enough about that it could be assumed that he's the one who is the killer.
And a whole lot to unwind too, other than he just needed the money for his mom's surgery.
Hospital fees.
Right. And that donation to the police force / native missing persons foundation.
Blaine.
From Blaine, but
it automatically went to the Missing Indigenous Women Fund.
Which could be a shell organization for
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think that's a genuine contribution that he made.
Then what happened to Blaine? Jeez Louise. Is that guilt?
Well, no, it's like religious psychosis from his dad. He's been waiting to be chosen because that's what his dad told him he was going to be. And it never happened. And you're some loser living in a junkyard running a tow business. He was thinking, this is me finally being chosen.
This is what he was preparing me for.
Yes. Because if that isn't fulfilled, then his dad was a liar. And then you have to face all that comes along with your dad, forcing you to do things like push nails into your hands. He doesn't see his dad as a liar at this point.
Right.
He still is like hook, line, and sinker for everything his dad told him.
I'm sure he's had to tell himself, oh, you know, maybe my dad was wrong.
No.
But underneath it all, he probably really felt that it was, because I mean, it hadn't happened, is my point. You have to tell yourself at some point to move on because it hadn't happened.
Yes, a normal, well-adjusted human being would move on, Dave, but he grew up with that. I cannot stress this enough. His father had him hammer nails into his own hands, and he did it willingly. He's gone. He's far beyond normal cognitive thought.
No, but what I'm saying is I can see a world in which, yes, I agree with you 100%, but like after 40, let's say years, or maybe even more, 45 years of, well, I guess it hadn't happened yet. You kind of have to kind of stuff that down and be like, you know.
No, he's not going to lose faith.
I don't think so.
Because I mean, when we saw in the flashback, he just kind of like was like, you know, normal dude that didn't say things that alluded to the fact that he was thinking this about himself.
Well, I think he was waiting.
In the meantime, you have to be a functional human being who has to interact with the world. And even though deep down he probably feels like, yes, my dad was still preparing me, but like at a certain point, you kind of have to turn the volume down on that.
And I'm saying no.
Then how do you reconcile that with the flashback from the last episode?
Dave, he's waiting. He's still, that's still all in there.
Let me speak Dave here for a moment. So,
okay.
So
thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel like you guys are saying the same thing, but have different approaches here. So, David, you think that because he's not the Blaine we see right now, that his faith is somehow lessened or quieter based on the flashback that we saw. But what Bridget is saying is just because he's not wild and out doesn't mean that his faith in himself basically is any less.
Correct. Because there's all this trauma attached to it. And it's not just the nails, it's also that his father then died for that belief.
Right.
That's
the
viewpoint. That's the viewpoint from his side, right? Like his dad was a scam artist and was scamming people. That's the actual truth. Yeah. But from his viewpoint, his father was brutally killed because Wayne says, you better hope your militia doesn't see through your BS like they saw through your old man's.
Right.
Which leads me to believe that that whatever militia he had turned on him or killed him once they found out that he was a liar.
Do we know how
we don't know how he died?
It's all murky. Okay. We're all making terrible assumptions right now.
Well, and you know, like you said, during the waiting period, you have to be a normal human being. You have to make a living. You have to function.
Make money.
Exactly. So this is him. He's like, yeah, I know it's going to happen. It hasn't. It's not happening right now, but it's going to happen. Now we see crazy, wild and out Blaine because this is his calling. What he's been waiting all these years for is this.
Yes.
I guess what I was thinking was, how does one do that if not at some point try to forget, because it is so traumatic. Why would you want to
be a normal human,
especially after everything that happened with his dad?
See, I think you're trying to reconcile this with like logic and like your own thought process, and you are not the brain that's processing this. This is a different person who has been through a ton of stuff that's going to skew everything that they believe and see. You're trying to bring logic to something that doesn't have logic in this situation.
You're trying to see how you could do this, and it's not you. It's this is Blaine. This is a totally different brain.
Faith is faith, and logic doesn't really have anything to do with it.
I think two things can be absolutely true. I think you can grow up thinking and believing and still believing that you're being prepared for something big. But then also, if it hasn't happened in 45 effing years, part of you would have to kind of be like, well, let me turn the volume down on this belief, because not that you lose it. I'm just saying you turn the volume down on it so you can be like functional in the world, especially after your dad died, especially after your mom died, you know, that whole thing.
Well, I think if he hadn't connected with Rose over spirituality to some degree, then you could justify that, but I don't think you can.
I like that, because what you're basically saying is that prepared him to reignite that part of him talking to Rose a little bit. And then having lost her, he went into a tailspin at some point.
Maybe that's what he connected with her over. So it's always there. Someone like Blaine can't just let that go.
Right.
Because
like
I said, if you let that go, it undoes everything that happened in your childhood. And then all of a sudden, everything you've lived so far is a lie.
Yeah. And then 2 years later, a light shows up and he's like, that's the moment.
Yes. Correct.
I'm glad we dug in a little bit on the Blaine stuff, because I don't want to believe that he has anything bad to do with any of, as much as like he's a misguided individual.
He's too obvious.
We all agree he didn't
have
have anything to do with Rose. He's still not a great person because he was willing to kill someone, but he thinks he's doing it for the right reason. So that's where it gets murky.
Twisted, yeah. Well, if you want to get twisted with us, head on over to ratethispodcast.com/squawking dead. Leave us 5 stars and pond water.
Creek water.
Crick water.
No.
It's all we need to know that you love us. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you didn't like. Tell us what you think we might have missed. Just remember to tell us after every single episode. It actually makes a difference. Liking the video makes a difference. Leaving comments on the video makes a difference. Sharing it with others makes the most difference. Because if you're liking what you're hearing, other people might want to like it too. And if you really like what we're doing, like I said at the top of this episode, you could check out our revamped memberships, slimming 4 down to 3 tiers, packed with value. If you'd only just check them out, for as little as $4 a month, you can get the unedited episode recordings, my pre-squawk insights when we're actually covering an episode we're not reacting to in the moment as well, and credits at the end of the YouTube video, you know, while we're wrapping up. The Whispers tier, the next tier up, allows you to join us in these episode breakdowns, these reaction videos, and the final tier is where you can join our core channel for the same price as the old Survivors tier. I've been your host, Steve Cameo, and I was joined by...
me, Cosmo Mom 09.
And Bridget. You can find me at ko-fi.com/punkybrewster. That's PUNKYBRUISETER.
We got the ultimate episode of season 1 tomorrow that we'll react to all together. Members, join us in the chat as we react to this episode, and hopefully you've enjoyed this season of Revival. I have. That's a good question to ask this far in Mothers of Babylon. Do you think it's wrapping up quite nicely?
Oh, I really like this.
I like it, yeah.
I can't wait for season 2, but I can't wait for the season finale first. Well, let's find out how we feel about it in the next episode, the last one of the season, the ultimate episode. Bye, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye,
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
We're just like, stop the recording, David. Thank you so much for making it to the end of yet another episode of Squawking Dead. This one, Revival's 9th and penultimate season 1 finale episode. Man, I don't care what Bridget says. I think I'm saying it right, but even if I'm saying it wrong, I'm saying it right, damn it. I wanted to remind you again that we do have a refreshed version of our logo and art design from The Walking Dead's 11th season, specifically the lattermost trimester of that season, since it was broken up into 3 parts. Very long season indeed, including a very long penultimate season of The Walking Dead. Season 10 had the bonus episodes during the pandemic, where they switched to digital, by the way. So if you notice the difference in quality in The Walking Dead season 10, that's the reason why. So again, check out those merch store designs. You'll be glad you did, at the very least. And we have so many more cool designs in the store if you just browse through it. We are going to be moving merch stores in a little while, in which point we're gonna have to make so many changes to our automation and all the links that we have on our YouTube videos. It's gonna be quite the bother, but such is life. Moving on to our acknowledgements, starting with the Survivors tier. Nope, we don't have any Survivors tier members. Survivors tier members not only receive the same benefits as the Whisper tier members, which means also showing up alongside us, breaking down episodes with us. You'll have access to the core channel, as well as an immediate free classic t-shirt upon signing up on Ko-fi, as well as a free t-shirt every year that you remain a Survivors tier member on either Patreon or Ko-fi. On Patreon, you do get different membership sign-on bonuses, but the free t-shirt every year perk is consistent on both. Moving on to our Whispers tier members, we have at Kim.Rowley, the number 1 on Facebook, at Skylar Rose PW on Instagram and X, and on TikTok we have Rob's Stuff in Thangs. That's Rob's Stuff _N as in Nancy _THANGS. We already have the unedited version of the season finale discussion and reaction and breakdown, which you can stream now if you're a member, and only a member because it does have the episode in totality from our screener site with my email address on it, which we blur out for the Spotify video and YouTube. I highly recommend you always consider heading on over to Ko-fi and Patreon to check out the unedited versions of our content, because because we talk about way more things that we cannot talk about publicly. It's not just flubs and speech flubs and the perfectionism that I always exude in the editing process. It's about more than just that. It's content cuts. We have discussions beforehand, afterwards, during, that might be worth checking out. And also, it's a good way of getting to know us a little bit better. You might not like us underneath the surface. In any case, I can't wait to publish the season finale discussion. We really, really do dig in and we stick around really long. And even then, the episode will probably end up being pretty damn short, just like this one and the last one. In the meantime, just remember that we are Squawking Dead, a podcast pulverizing programs beyond the Walking Dead universe. However, cannot wait to break down The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 3 alongside you, and hoping that some of you guys join memberships enough to be able to do that with us. And even if you're not a member on Ko-fi or Patreon, we are Squawking Dead.